everyone, welcome back to TFacts, your go-to channel for the latest and greatest in reality TV news. Today, we've got some juicy stories from the Below Deck universe that you won't want to miss. So grab your popcorn and let's dive right in. First up, we're talking about a dramatic twist on Below Deck Mediterranean. Producers decided to break the fourth wall this season, giving viewers a glimpse behind the scenes. What does this mean for the crew's interactions with the camera crew? Let's find out. Next, the question on everyone's mind. Will Joe Bradley return for Season 10 of Below Deck Med? We've got the latest scoop straight from his Instagram Q&A, and let's just say, fans might be in for a surprise! Moving on, Below Deck Down Unders is back with a brand new season. Will the absence of fan favorite Aesha Scott spell disaster for the crew? Or could this be the best season yet? Get ready for some intense drama and fresh faces. And for our fourth story, we're counting down the worst cast shakeups in Below Deck history. From dramatic exits to chaotic replacements, what do these shakeups mean for the future of the franchise? You'll want to stick around to find out. Finally, we're ranking the 10 most iconic celebrity charter guests on Below Deck. From over-the-top demands to unforgettable moments, these guests brought their own brand of chaos to the high seas. Who made the top of the list? Let's take a look. Stay tuned for all the details and make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Below Deck. Let's get started. Let's dive into our first story about Below Deck Mediterranean and the intriguing decision by producers to break the fourth wall. This season, viewers are treated to an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look as the camera crews become part of the action. Typically, the show keeps its filming separate from the storyline, but this time, the crew is not just performing for the show, they're interacting with the camera operators and acknowledging their presence. In Season 9, Episode 2, which aired on June 10th, we see deckhand Nathan Gallagher and Stu Gail Cameron trying to evade the cameras. After a night out, Nathan is caught whispering to Gail our need to lose these cameras as they make their way back to the yacht, Mustique. Their attempts to escape the filming setup take a humorous turn when they text each other about secret meeting spots, humorously suggesting areas on the yacht where they might go undetected. Fast forward to Season 9, Episode 3, where things take another twist. Gail runs right into a camera operator while on her way to meet Nathan, leading her to respond humorously, "I'm not gonna speak, I'm just getting water real quick." This acknowledgement of the cameras has fans buzzing. Gail even texts Nathan afterward, saying she just got caught, highlighting the playfulness of their situation. In a confessional, Gail reveals her internal struggle about her feelings, stating, "I feel like I'm definitely having stronger feelings than I need to have in this moment." This confession offers insight into her complex relationships, particularly her long-distance boyfriend, which she discusses with fellow crew member Aesha Scott. Aesha provides her perspective, saying that if Gail is feeling insecure about her relationship, maybe it's time to reevaluate things. This real-time drama and candid discussion set the stage for an emotional season. Fans have certainly latched onto the storylines, and many have even criticized Gail for her relationship choices. The producers' bold move to include the crew's dynamic with the filming crew not only adds a layer of authenticity, but also brings fresh excitement to Below Deck Mediterranean. As viewers, we can't help but wonder how this new format will affect the crew's interactions both on and off camera. What do you think? Is this change a welcome addition to the franchise? Let us know in the comments. Moving on to our second story, there's been a lot of buzz surrounding Joe Bradley and his potential return for Season 10 of Below Deck Mediterranean. Fans are eagerly speculating whether he will reprise his role after his notorious appearance in Season 9, where his womanizing ways and antics caused quite a stir among the crew. In a direct response to fan inquiries during a recent Q&A on his Instagram stories, Joe put the rumors to rest by stating, "Unfortunately not," when asked if he would return for another season. This revelation has left many fans disappointed, as Joe's presence added a layer of drama that viewers seem to enjoy, especially considering his complicated relationships with fellow crew members Bry Muller and Liana Lee Dubage. Joe's tenure in Season 9 was rife with drama, showcasing his flirtatious nature amid the backdrop of yacht life. Fans know he bounced between different stews, navigating romantic tensions while trying to maintain his position. As we look ahead to Season 10, eyes are on other familiar faces, who might return, most notably Nathan Gallagher, who is rumored to be back on deck. It's clear that Joe's absence will change the dynamic on board, leaving many to wonder how new storylines will unfold without him. Will the other crew members step up to fill the gap in the drama, or will Season 10 take a different direction altogether? As the anticipation builds, we'll just have to wait and see what the producers have in store for us in this ever-evolving yacht world. Now, let's talk about Below Deck Down Under and the exciting developments for its upcoming third season. Fans are buzzing about the changes, especially the news that beloved Chief Stew Aesha Scott will not be returning this time around. Instead, she's been replaced by newcomer Laura Rigby, and many are curious about how this shakeup will affect the crew dynamics and overall vibe of the show. The trailer for Season 3 hints at a season packed with drama and new relationships. The tension appears to be brewing primarily between the heads of departments Chief Stu Lara and Chef Serena Mace Ralph. Early glimpses show them clashing, setting the stage for a season where the conflict between the heads of departments could overshadow everything else. Lara's reputation is that of being strict and regimented, which starkly contrasts Aesha's positive and approachable nature. Fans are wondering how this change will impact the morale of the crew and the guest experience on board. In another first for the franchise, this season will feature the addition of a Sous Chef, which hasn't happened before in Below Deck's history. The new Sous Chef, Anthony Bird, teams up with Chef Serena, and their dynamic is already being teased as a potential source of both comedy and chaos. From the sneak peeks, we can tell that Anthony's presence could lighten the mood or lead to some fiery exchanges in the kitchen. Furthermore, the new cast brings fresh faces to the series, and with that comes the promise of new boatmances and relationships. It appears this season will have plenty of romantic entanglements that could lead to both laughter and heartbreak. The trailer even hints at one cast member stating, "Everyone's dating on this boat," suggesting that love will be in the air as always. The absence of Aesha Scott leaves a notable gap. She was a fan favorite known for her infectious positivity and strong leadership skills. How will the crew adapt to Lara's different style? Will the new Sous Chef contribute to a more harmonious or more chaotic kitchen environment? The possibilities are endless, and we cannot wait to see how this new season unfolds. Hold on to your seats. Folks, it looks like a wild ride is ahead. And now, let's dive into the drama of Below Deck with our fourth story, where we'll be counting down the worst cast shakeups throughout the franchise's history. Over the years, the series has seen its fair share of abrupt departures, personal dramas, and the frequent reshuffling of crew members, which only adds to the intensity of life aboard a luxury yacht. One of the most shocking moments came in Season 8 of Below Deck, when Chief Steward Francesca Rubai found herself in a tumultuous situation with her steward Elizabeth Franchini. After a season filled with tension and conflict, Francesca finally had enough and made a bold move to fire Elizabeth, which sent shockwaves through the cast and left viewers stunned. The fallout from that decision not only impacted the crew but also led to heated conversations about leadership and boundaries in the high-pressure yachting environment. Another unforgettable shakeup occurred in Season 5 of Below Deck Sailing Yacht, when Captain Glenn Shepard had to make the tough decision to fire deckhand Emma Crouch mid-season. Emma's departure was met with a mix of shock and sadness from the crew, and it highlighted the intense scrutiny and high stakes on board. The sudden need to scramble for replacements added even more stress to an already demanding work environment. In Below Deck Mediterranean, one of the biggest shakeups was when Aesha Scott left fans reeling after being terminated by Captain Sandy Yawn. The decision stirred up controversy, especially since Aesha had built a loyal following during her seasons. Viewers were left questioning the fairness of the situation and the reasons behind her dismissal, sparking debates on social media about management styles within the franchise. Throughout the various seasons, we've seen how these shakeups not only affect the crew's dynamics, but also influence the entire season's storyline. The constant turnover keeps viewers on their toes and adds an unpredictable element to every series. As fans, we love to dig into why these changes happen and what they mean for the future of the show. So, which cast shakeup do you think had the biggest impact? Let us know in the comments below. Finally, we're wrapping up with an exciting look at the 10 most iconic celebrity charter guests from the Below Decks franchise. These special guests have brought their own brand of flair and drama to the show, often leaving a lasting impression on both the crew and viewers alike. From the fabulous to the downright demanding, each celebrity guest adds a unique twist to the episodes. One standout appearance was by Detox, known for her 2 appearances on RuPaul's Drag Race. During her time aboard the Parsifal 3 in Ibiza, she brought a energy vibe that had the crew both excited and overwhelmed. Her raucous group of friends ensured this was one trip the crew would never forget, filled with laughter and unexpected challenges. Another memorable charter guest was Justin Guarini, who famously competed on American Idol. On Season 4 of Below Deck Sailing Yacht, his charm and antics brought a fun atmosphere, but he also had his moments of fluster when he spilled drinks, making for some laugh out loud television. Justin's experience included treating the crew to a family-style dinner, creating a rare and heartfelt moment among the yacht staff. We also can't forget about the drama brought by Alexis Bellino from The Real Housewives of Orange County. Her charter in Phuket was filled with over-the-top public displays of affection with her then boyfriend, which had the crew raising their eyebrows. Chief Stew Kate Chastain certainly had her hands full managing that energy while ensuring all the guests were happy. And then there's the unforgettable Johnny Damon, a former MLB star who was both demanding and entertaining during his time on Below Deck Mediterranean. His 2 appearances were marked by memorable moments, including a dramatic run-in with another yacht owner and an epic disagreement that showcased the chaotic nature of life on the high seas. These celebrity guests come with high expectations and unique quirks, contributing to iconic moments that continue to resonate with fans. It's always fascinating to see how they interact with the crew and how their presence can shape an entire charter. So, who do you think was the most memorable charter guest in Below Deck history? Let us know your favorites in the comments!